Well, time for a bit of recompletion action. We're on Blind Postman. I've had a bit of an advance warning from the gaming partner that not to do this if I was trying to basically cross days, because 4 are likely to pop when we first start. 1 might take a little bit of doing, so we'll see what happens. And there you go, so 4 did in fact pop instantly because we'd done them on the original version. And the 5th one was to do 10 purple walls, which we've done 5 of, so we've done it. So that's another recompletion, tucked in, all done. United, it's recycling, it's a bit of a late one tonight though. A bit of a not so many this week. Cans a lot. Quite a lot, and we're all done. So, gaming for this week continues with Flowers by Powgi. Reason for this is that we are in round 2 of the World Vote PvP, and thankfully it gave us 4 of these to maybe tackle, so it could be 4 hits or 4 misses, or some of the others. But we probably have to have a good go at this round because the first one was just a bit of a gimme. Next up on the game is a return to Marooners, because having scored a hit on the Warboats hit after the flowers, I mean it was miss after miss after miss and miss 5 in a row. The final one was a hit, and I'm looking at that corner, so we're going for the purple one. It could be any of the others, but may as well have a look. We've got 11 days for this round to go. Not a week to remember in terms of the weight as such, no significant increases, just average of the 1 a day. Another week where the 10,000 is eluding, 9835. 138 well across the second row. In terms of milestones, 115 weeks. Not far off 880,000 overall, 600 days will probably come later this month. Just under 12,000 for the month itself, and 260k for the year, but nothing massive to report, just going along steadily. So, very early start. We are in Wigan, except we ain't staying here today, because I hope to Newcastle Fit Magic. He'll be back down here next Friday to go in that stadium, and Robin Park probably next Saturday. But it's Newcastle for today. So, a stoppage as we always do when we come to Newcastle at T-Bay, where you have to basically got your own mortgage to buy anything. When a sandwich is £4.95, something's definitely not right. But we're off to Newcastle anyway. Well, it's been 4 years since we've walked down this path on the sunny trip down to St James Park, which you'll see in a bit, as we're now in Newcastle upon Tyne in the June. So here we go, we are at St James's Park, one that's always memorable because it is James's with an apostrophe with no S. One thing that is different from 4 years ago is that we actually bought the programme before we got to the stadium, but you'll see a little clip of that in a bit. As is tradition, we do have to show the Magic Weekend programme, as you can see there. Nice price of £5 before we hit that bus stop on the left. Every time we've done it, and there's no failure this time. Well, there used to be a statue around the corner of Bobby Robson. That's because it's been moved to around here. You can see we are at Newcastle United. And adjoining Bobby Robson is the famous Sheeder one, which is over there. Now we'll be off upstairs in a bit. Well, it's been 4 very long years since we sat in the stadium. It feels a lot longer than 4 years. But we are back in St James's Park. We are a little higher than we usually start off because we are game 2 this time, not game 3. And we're not covering it for anyone, so we can just enjoy the day, really. So in terms of the food side of things, whereas Tottenham, it was a bit pricey, but it's a new stadium. Cheeseburger and a bottle of water for £7.50, so not too bad. So, for the first time in 4 years, it's the statistics from St James's Park. It's Wakefield Trinity against Toulouse Olympique. 523 overall. It's the 56th other game. It's the premiere, the first between Wakefield and Toulouse. It's a 22nd Magic Weekend other game. It's the 52nd sporting attendance in 2022. So, half time in game 1. Wakefield Trinity 20, Toulouse 4. So, home of the 2 teams is winning so far. Not the best of first half, to be honest, but It is filling up quite nicely. Busiest I've seen this stadium for the first game of the day for a long time. So full time in game 1, and it's something we've never seen before. A Toulouse win in Super League in a physical sense. After the amazing second half where they came 24 down to lead 22-20 in 5 minutes. Went a bit further and then had to hold on a bit at the end, but full time. Wakefield Trinity 26, Toulouse Olympique 38. So game 2, and it's the important one for me personally. It's a derby day, it's Wigan against St Helens, 524th overall. 468 for Wigan, 37th in record against St Helens, which means we've never seen this matchup more than any other. 15 wins, 21 losses, which is certainly a record. It is a one-game winning streak for the semi-final in May. It's the 31st neutral game. We are looking for 20 wins on neutral ground. The 10th Magic weekend, including last year's Metro. We are looking to avoid 150th overall loss and also avoid 4 consecutive losses. It's the best Newcastle Wigan game since 2018 as the 53rd for attendance in 2022. So our time in game 2, so far so good after a bit of a stuttery start. St Helens 2, Wigan 6. So full time in game 2, and well, it's never a good weekend in Newcastle these days. It is the result. St Helens 20, Wigan 18. The losing run continues. Wigan cannot win in Newcastle, it seems. And also cannot beat St Helens recently. Semi-final aside, game 3, because we are still here. So, game 3 of today, Leeds against Castleford. 5-2-5 overall, 57th other. Second time we've seen Leeds against Castleford in the men's game, which was here a few years ago. 23rd Magic Weekend, another game. 54th quarter attendance in 2022. And I'm glad this is the last game because I'm in need of a long rest. So, half time in game 3. Leeds 6, Castleford 10, so a bit of a mixed one to be honest so far. So there we go, full time on game 3, Leeds Rhinos 34, Castleford 20, that's Magic done for another year. Well, after a very long trip home in which we left Newcastle at 9:30, we arrived back in Wigan at the DW, you can just see in the distance, just after 12:30. I'm going to try and get home and then we'll have a nice Sunday rest. So, to end the week, it's Blind Postman, which are the 2 people that viewed last week's video will know that we played the Windows version of it. So now we're back on the box to recomplete it. And there you go, all complete, nice work, all unlocks achieved.